Oh, oh. Good morning, everybody. Fellowship of the Clouds. I'm feeling a little rough this morning. Not too bad, but my body's a little sore, and I coughed half the night, so my chest's a little tender. Oh, but my brother Raymond Parker Myers on Facebook uh, hit me up yesterday and asked me about something, and then this morning I answered him, and he sent me a few bucks. So here in a little while, I'll be trying to get a ride to the store, and I'll be buying some kind of what I usually get. If it's medicine wise, I'll get like a Theraflu type thing, maybe like the store brand. I don't pay like a name brand price, but it wasn't. It ain't like it. It ain't like I got a lot of money or nothing, but I got more than I had from. All I had yesterday was some change, and I know I was blessed on Sunday, but I spent most of that money on groceries and things I needed. So you know, by yesterday, I was broke again, basically. And I knew if this cough kept on, I would figure out a way, one way or another, to get some kind of medicine to help me a little bit. But anyway, that's not why I'm making a video. Y'all know the routine. This is what I'm reading from right now. We're about halfway through this book. Don't sweat small stuff, and it's all small stuff. You know. So let's get to this. I really like this one. Like I've said, they're all very good. How would you call it? Each one that I've read so far on video and to y'all, to me, is real good advice. It's practical stuff we can utilize and put into our own life. So, and that's what I'm trying to find. Like when this book ends, I'll be trying to figure out another book that I can do on a regular basis and share from daily, if not daily, but at least several times a week and all that kind of stuff. Something that will hopefully help somebody in their life, or they can apply something I'm reading or whatever, or maybe it'll be something that'll get their mind to thinking about something they hadn't already been thinking about or whatever. That's, so this is number 38. Tell 3 people today how much you love them. So I know there'll be probably more than 3 people watching this today. Some videos sometimes get more views than others, but if you're coming here right now, I'm going to tell you our way of saying I love you on the channel, Great Cloudy Day. I say ditto at the end of all my videos. But right now, let's say ditto. I'm telling you all right now, from the bottom of my heart, I love you. So, author Stephen Levine asked the question, if you had an hour to live and could make only one phone call, who would you call? What would you say? And why are you waiting? What a powerful message. Who knows what we are waiting for? Perhaps we want to believe we will live forever, or that someday we will get around to telling the people we love how much we love them. Whatever the reasons, most of us simply wait too long. As fate would have it, I'm writing this strategy on my grandmother's birthday. Later today, my father and I are driving out to visit her gravesite. She died about 2 years ago. Before she passed away, it became obvious how important it was to her to let her family know how much she loved us all. It was a good reminder that there is no good reason to wait. Now is the time to let people know how much you care. Ideally, you can tell someone in person or over the phone. I wonder how many people have been on the receiving end of a phone call where the caller says, I just called to tell you how much I love you. You may be surprised that almost nothing in the world means so much to a person. How would you like to receive the same message?
If you're too shy to make such a phone call, write a heartfelt letter instead. Either way, you may find that as you get used to it, letting people know how much you love them will become a regular part of your life. It probably won't shock you to know that if it does, you'll probably begin receiving more love as a result. Yeah, I mean, that's just one of the laws of the universe. I mean, come on now. What we put out, we get back. You put out a bunch of negative, you're going to get more negative back. You put out loving and kindness, positivity, all that kind of stuff. At some point, you'll start getting it reciprocated a little more. But talking about the letters, if you'll remember a while back, one of the things I read from this book was about writing letters to people to let them know how much they are important to me or to you. It was a suggestion. And I have been slow on getting the letters written. Haven't got one out to anybody yet. But I will say that my friend April from Twitter, formerly known as X, formerly Twitter, over the weekend, while I was at church, I actually began writing her a letter. So I've got the letter. Because I was in church, I thought I'd probably end up maybe having to rewrite it. But I read it the other day and I was like, this says what I need to say and cool, So, and then I was blessed Sunday with a little bit of money and I went grocery shopping, but also went to dollar store and I got a few cards for a few people. I need to get a few more for some other people that I have intention of writing to. Teresa, I still have a gift. I mean, it's nothing big, but it is something. And I was going to send it, like a week or two ago. And I just discovered I'd had it in the wrong, I had it in a padded envelope thing, but it was a cheap padded envelope. And it really didn't need to be in that because it's something that when I put it in there, I realized it could easily, the envelope might tear. So I didn't want to risk sending this thing to my friend, a viewer here on the channel also, not just a viewer or subscriber, but she is my friend, Teresa. So, and I still have to, there's several people in my brain. I actually got a small list of people I want to write to. And I just figure I'll just take my time. I'll get it done when I get it done. But I guess there's no time like the present either. So maybe today, if I get to feeling a little better after I go to the store and get some medicine, I might be able to get one of the letters completely filled done or something, and maybe even sealed up and addressed. Not sent out yet, but it'll probably be like next week sometime before I'll be sending out anything to anybody. I just did a drawing. I gave away an action figure on Instagram. I did a little giveaway just through Instagram for the toy community. And I pulled the name the other day after a few weeks of having that up. And I won't be able to send that action figure until next week when I get paid. Of course, I got a little bit of money today from a friend, but that was to just help me kind of get through, like I said, to go buy some cold medicine or whatever I might need. I'm going to wait till I actually get my official payday, and then I'll be able to send the action figure out. And then if I've got a few other things to send to some people, I'll be able to do that easily, not break myself or anything. So, but, I am very grateful, even if I feel a little down. Not down. I'm not down up here. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm not depressed or feeling blue or anything. It's just this cough is not very fun. Like, what, if you've lived long enough and you've gotten a cold, then you know what it's like, like having a sniffly nose, runny nose, and getting a cough. And then the cough seems to always get worse when you want to go to bed. Like I could maybe be half the day not coughing, but then you start to settle it in, get comfortable, and especially if you got your heat going, you start getting warm, and then you're trying to go to sleep, and the next thing you know, you're coughing. It's like, it's just, I hate that. I hate that tickling in the back of the throat. And
But yeah, it is what it is. Like I said the other day, even on a bad day, I'm grateful. The fact that I can make a video and tell anybody that I am feeling a little under the weather, well, that's just proof in the pudding that I'm actually doing all right. I'm 6 feet above the ground. I'm not in the hospital. I'm still breathing. I'm able to function at some level of, not as good as I used to when I was younger, but that's just part of life. Anyway, until next time, this is Gray Cloud, Mr. Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. And you know how we say it here: ditto, ditto, ditto.